Statistics from 2014 shows that 324 Belizeans are studying in the United States of America, a number that has been declining over the past several years. President Barrack Obama wants to increase that number and has created an initiative to do just that. 100,000 Strong in Americas seeks to attract potential students from Central and South America and the Caribbean, including Belize, to take up the opportunity to study in the United States. We caught up with Liza Davis, the Director of Public Diplomacy for the Western Hemisphere for the State Department in Washington, D.C.
We do have a lot of programs in every region that encourage educational exchange. I think that the focus in this hemisphere is particularly important because we're neighbors. And this region is very important to us as a regional economic and workforce development from that perspective. So I think while we are involved in all of those other regions, I think we feel that this region is both literally and figuratively close to home.
The initiative was first launched 4 years ago. It began with financial support from the government, but now the program has the support of the private sector. The 100,000 goal is expected to be achieved by the year 2020. The universities and colleges in the U.S. are vastly different in all manners from the ones in Belize. There are thousands of colleges and universities to apply to, with a vast range of programs to choose from. If you want to study in the U.S. and do not know where to begin, then Education USA is there for you.
Education USA is a network of approximately 400 educational advising centers in 170 countries, where international students can find accurate, current, and comprehensive information about U.S. higher education.
Heidi Arola is the branch chief for Education USA. An Education USA center does exist in Belize and is located at the National Library. Over 4,500 accredited colleges and universities exist in the U.S. That, for many Belizeans, can be very overwhelming, so visiting the center is something that you would want to do. Perhaps you want to enroll in a community college, or be part of a small 4-year liberal college, or maybe you want to apply for a large research institution. Whatever the case may be, visiting the Education USA Center in Belize to be more informed of the diversity of the U.S. higher education system will be beneficial.
We have our 5 steps to U.S. study, where we try to break down the U.S. higher education application process into easy, digestible steps so that students can better understand how to apply to U.S. colleges and universities. So our advisors will help students walk through those 5 steps, starting from researching their options, to financing their studies, how are they going to pay for their studies in the United States, to how to complete their application, how do they apply for their student visa, and finally, how to prepare for departure to the United States. This is a great resource for students because there are 3 kinds of services that our centers provide. We have in-center services. Students can walk in, parents can walk in and talk to an advisor. We also have outreach, where the advisors go out to visit high schools and colleges to talk about U.S. higher education. And we have virtual services. We have a great new website, educationusa.state.gov, and we've now even embedded Google Translate, so it's available in 90 languages, and this is a great resource for students and parents around the entire world who want to learn about how to study in the United States.
All basic advising services are free of cost. With that step completed, you would want to know what campus life is all about at the university or college of your choice. For that, there's Campus USA, a digital marketing campaign.
It's a Facebook and Twitter community, and you'll see student stories, so people can relate to people just like themselves. So they'll see students from Belize, from Mexico, from Colombia, and they'll be able to read their stories and learn about how they achieve their study in the USA goal.
Is it that interactive?
Yes. So we have a website, and so we have a blog, and then we have Facebook and Twitter, and so people send in questions. We actually even have an email address, so we answer emails from people and give them personalized. We're trying to inspire more students and raise awareness that they can study in the United States and that it's possible for them. And so by raising the awareness, letting them know that their English doesn't have to be perfect, that there's a program that's right for them, we're helping achieve that goal and connecting more people to Education USA, obviously.
We hope to present the United States not as a perfect, finished product, We are still in transition. We still have problems like many other countries. I think all we can hope is to be as open and as honest about those problems as we can. Certainly, from the government point of view, we try to present a balanced picture, because I think that having the notion that the minute a person from Belize shows up in Texas, they have a target on their head, they're a bullseye, that's simply not true.
But what about tuition and all the fees associated with studying in the USA? Several financial assistance programs exist, but we'll take a look at them throughout the documentary. But for now, we focus on the ROW Fund. It is an educational supplementary loan program with zero interest that helps citizens from OAS member states. The maximum issued out is $15,000 throughout the student's course of study, as explained by Lina Sevillano.
This fund helps in a small way to supplement financial aid to those individuals who are in Latin America to come to the U.S. The way that they apply either mostly when they are already in the U.S., but they need to be aware of this fund when they are planning in the preparation process. Once admitted to the U.S. university, they'll send their application directly to us. It's a simple process, and the requirements are simple once they already have the letter of admission, and also once they also have other sources of funding aligned. There is a committee comprised by 4 member states, representatives of member states, plus a representative from the Secretary General who review the application. Applications are received year-round, so there isn't any deadline, and individuals usually use this funding more in the second year, more so in the second year than in the first year. There is no requirement to use it at any time, but they tend to run out of funding in the second year of studies in the U.S.
Sevillano explained that the fund is crucial for the completion of the student's studies. The money is directly given to the student and can be used for either tuition or other expenses, including living costs. Upon completion of their studies, the student is given a grace period, after which payment then takes form in 15 monthly installments. You will need a guarantor and a GPA of 3.0 or higher to successfully apply. According to Sevillano, since 2012, 4 Belizeans have benefited from financial assistance from the ROW Fund. While the age range of applicants is from 25 to 32, there is no age limit. You can also apply once more to get further assistance.
We think it's very important for the cross-cultural ties, and fundamentally we believe if we understand each other, that makes our every relationship better, economic, social, cultural. So we think there's a broader goal behind establishing educational programs. There have been a lot of educational exchanges over the years. This didn't just start in 2011 when President Obama announced the initiative. I think it would be very important for you, because you're a global citizen now. We can't just say, well, I'm from Belize, I'm from Virginia in the United States. We're all in this together. And so we want to exchange those cultural values so that we understand each other. We aren't isolated from each other now. So that, to me, is the fundamental reason why we want you as a Belize student to come here, because we, especially in this hemisphere, we're neighbors. So there's even a bigger reason why we need to understand each other.